Hello and welcome to the Eternal Connection Show on blogtalkradio.com. My name is Daniel Feint, and I'll be the host for the next, 12, 13, 14 minutes or so. I like to do 15-minute segments, as you know. So anyway, today is sort of a two-part radio program. I did some writing and recording of something called Indescribable Description. So I'm going to play that for you in this radio program. And originally I was going to name the title of the show Stories from the Soul, but I think I'm going to name this episode Indescribable Description because of the recording that I'm putting in this. But why I wanted to name it Stories from the Soul is I found in observation of myself and others that whatever story we tell ourselves about our life, why not make it a story based on unconditional love? As I see it, that's what the soul is. That's what the divine is. And the ego, in other words, the illusion of our character, our self, lowercase s, self, not our higher self or soul, it tells stories of comparison, competition, and anything based on fear in any form. Basically, the story of the ego tells of those things, and the story of the soul tells us about our life and who we are. So we can decide, if we step back and observe, is this a story of the ego or of the soul? The ego tells the same story over and over again, where the soul shows new ways of being to make breakthroughs and progress in life. I do believe that through faith, hope, and trust, that somehow, in some way, it always works out. So those were my notes for Stories from the Soul, and I will get to the recording in a little bit later in this episode. It has been a while since I broadcasted, and it's far and few between that I have been broadcasting. The reason for that is hesitancy of perfection, wanting to get lost in online games where I was making video of gameplay and putting it on YouTube. But anyway, I'm glad I'm doing this and recording this right now, and I'm going to upload it. I hope that everybody out there is doing well. I just feel that to trust in unconditional love and to try to almost study it or meditate on it throughout the day about what that would be like, because that's what is. Truly and authentically, without the illusion of the ego, it can do nothing but improve the quality of life, as I see it. So, okay, well, those are the different types of stories that I've observed people telling themselves, and for better or worse, and the type of stories I tell myself. And I do get caught up in the repetitive stories of thinking things are going to be the way they are always, instead of opening up to new thought. The quote from Einstein comes to mind, that the same mind that created the problem, you can't go with the same consciousness that created the problem to find a solution. So I feel if we get quiet and allow new thought to come in, then we'll have a new experience. Repetitive and same thoughts applied to consciousness, we'll get that in life. But if we take our consciousness with new thought, then that'll bring new experiences into our life for the better. So, depending on your view of right or wrong with thoughts and good or bad in experience. So, anyway, we're about 5.5 minutes into the show, and I'm going to share with you something that I recorded just a little bit ago called Indescribable Description. Indescribable Description. A humble attempt to describe love, current distant memory, shadows of the past brought into the light, remembered as mysterious with an unknown outcome. Outside of any form in time and space, spiritual, unconditional, and of a higher dimension, gates of choice, binary and understanding, yet there is a possibility and hope, guidance based in the rhythms of the heart. Nothing to fear serves my protection. Dreams giving clues of who you are. Her message isn't contained. She is still here and always will be. Beyond physical expression is an idea. Nightmares contain hospitals and authority. Her voice whispers, telling me to trust. She shines enlightenment to wake me. Human experience, thoughts to expand. Spherical soothing, lyrical smoothing. Depths to surface from a deeper understanding. Flight into the clouds, classical view. Abstract verse to describe my feelings for you. Journey from now to never. Reversing to say the same thing twice. A new start, burning away this constant. Continual plans ready to be implemented. The next chapter, flowing in recognition. Completing the end of illusion. Returning to our internal embrace. We scatter and put on 7 million masks. Forever waiting dissolves into the immediate. Unified promises unable to be broken. Fingers point to a distant truth, explaining how far away I actually am. So close to letting go of the complex reasons. Simple news to be told and informed. Adding to nothing, so it is all-encompassing. Could I trust this freedom? The illusion in everything I see. Give me hope, my love, to know who I am. Essence only gives weight to the many lies, sinking and spinning into its death. Birth of undeniable truth can arrive, not in standards, measurement, or calculation. So I'll trap and capture false statements. Free the chains of the mind for divinity. An area surrounding cannot fit this try. Only within notice will I be forgiven. The observed present moment plays a part. Surveillance blocks passion to detour it into clarity. Breathing to step back gives a comforting silence. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. I guess I'm just going to let go and let the present moment guide me, because that's truly where life is. Don't know what else to say except recap what this episode's been about. As you go through the day-to-day, and as I go through the day-to-day, I want to recognize the story I'm telling about my life and who I am. I want to base it on unconditional love, a love that no matter what I do or say, or it's going to be okay. Rather than stories of a type of possible lowercase l love that compares and competes and is based on fear. So I don't know, I'm sort of trying to add up the recording time for these 3 sections, so I don't know how long this radio program is going to be, but I hope you enjoyed it, and it's just a little something for you to listen to and hopefully get something out of it, maybe entertainment, maybe a bit of an awakening, an alarm call, or just something that you already knew and just needed a pleasant reminder about. I really appreciate you listening. I've checked in on my blog talk. Don't know who, or how many people, but people do check in with the show and listen to previous podcasts, and I really appreciate that. And I hope you enjoy this one. I'm actually recording and going to upload this. It's Halloween. where, from what I understand, it's the veil between the spiritual world and the physical world is very thin. So I don't know what exactly that means or if you believe in that, but anyway, happy Halloween. Have a great day, and until next show.